Hey guys, it's Jennifer here for the Monday edition of Proof Weight Loss Surgery Works, coming to you on Tuesday. I'm a day late this week, so I apologize for that. Had a really busy day yesterday, and then I was going to make my video last night, but YouTube was down, so here I am today. So this week we're talking about tips for pre-ops, which it's a great topic. I hope a lot of pre-op people are watching this channel so that they can, see all the successes that everyone's having and be inspired and encouraged to start their journey. So my tips for pre-ops. The hardest part is actually making the decision, I think. And deciding which surgery is right for you. I had Roux-en-Y gastric bypass, and I'm very pleased with that. So I think just looking at other people's experiences with their particular surgery and what their strengths and weaknesses are versus, what yours are is really the best way to decide what surgery is right for you. A lot of people have great success with lap band, but I don't think lap band would have worked for me because I had a lot of weight to lose, for one thing, and I think people that usually have like under 150 pounds to lose have better success at reaching their goal with lap band. And also because I knew that I would cheat the lap band, because I cheat my R and Y, and it's harder to cheat. I think picking your surgery and getting the surgery that's right for you is probably the most important step in the pre-op process. In terms of, after surgery, in terms of tips and tricks, and we were talking about this last night with a group of actually YouTube people who got together last night in Atlanta. And we were talking about, a couple of them were just a couple of weeks out, so we were talking about the mushy phase and, the liquids phase and all that. And a couple of little tips that came up there were, instead of buying canned broth to eat during your liquid phase, I think a great trick is to actually buy chicken noodle soup and then strain out everything and then just eat that liquid. It's a lot tastier than canned broth, which is awful. Let's see, what else? Another good tip that I discovered early on is whenever I make a protein shake, and I drink my protein shakes with skim milk, so I just put my protein powder and, a scoop of the protein powder and skim milk together, and then I shake it up in a martini shaker, which is great. It works great. I mean, you get it really good mixed and no lumps, and then, it's easy. It's not complicated like using a blender or... so that's been a great lifesaver for me. I have a protein shake every morning. So those are kind of some little tricks. Also, sugar-free popsicles, if you don't know about those, they're awesome. Jello, sugar-free Jello, of course, is great after surgery. And, another thing that I kind of struggled with was what to take to the hospital with me. And really I didn't use anything except for chapstick, because you can't, until they test to make sure that you're all closed up and functioning properly, you can't eat or drink anything at all, even water. So, you get kind of dehydrated and your lips get dry. So having chapstick at the hospital was awesome. A lot of people also recommend taking those gas X strips, because a lot of people have gas issues after they have laparoscopic surgery. I didn't have that problem, but some people swear by gas strips. And I also bought my our little gas X strips. They're like the little strips and they melt in your mouth. Let's see, chewable Pepsid. I took that, recommended by my surgeon, every day for a month after surgery. It just helps prevent ulcers. And I guess and this is kind of, I guess, a bit more philosophical, but, you know, in terms of what I wish someone had told me pre-op, was that, basically that it's going to be okay, and it's going to work for you. Because that's the biggest question I had, you know, is this going to work for me? You know, am I going to be able to live like this? Am I going to still enjoy life, you know? And the answer to all that is yes. If you do what you're supposed to do, it will work and you will lose weight. And life is better on this side. It's better giving up, you know, the fast food or the ice cream or whatever it is that, you know, brings you joy now in your life. You know, once you give those things up, then you realize that they weren't really a joy, but that they were a burden. And then you're free. And more than anything, you know, in my life, post-op versus pre-op, is that I'm free now. You know, I'm free of the prison of fat, and I'm free of my addictions to food and my dependency on food, and just in so many other areas of my life. You know, the surgery is not magic. You have to do the program afterwards and follow up and take care of yourself, but, you know, but it is a catalyst for making those changes, and it helps you make them. So, my only regret, I've said this before, but my only regret about the surgery is that I didn't have it sooner. So, good luck out there, all you pre-ops. You can do it. It's an awesome experience, and it'll change your life for the better. All right, guys, I'll see you next week. Thanks. Bye.